Diseases of field bin. Now we'll see the list of important diseases in field bin. Scientific name of field bin is Dolichus lab. So my name is N.H. Shankar Reddy and I am doing PhD plant pathology in Annamalai University. These are all the list of important diseases in field bin. Anthracnose, which is caused by Coltotrichum lendimuthianum. Powdery mildew, which is caused by Erysife polygoni or Leverola tarica. Rust, which is caused by Uromyces fabae or Uromyces appendiculatus. Pod rat, which is caused by Geotrichum conidium. Common blight, which is caused by Xanthomonas oxonopodis, Pathovar fascioli. Mosaic, which is caused by yellow mosaic virus. And finally, little leaf, which is caused by Phytoplasma. Now we'll see in detail about one by one. The first one is Anthracnose, which is caused by Coltotrichum lindemuthianum. So the symptoms can be seen on stems, pods, petioles, leaf blades, veins. So the symptoms can be seen on almost all economic pods. On the stem, browning and depressed cankerous spots can be seen. So that represents or that reflects the acerola. We can see on fruits also. So I mean on beans also. So the most important symptom is formation of spots on beans is the characteristic symptom. We can clearly see water soaked spots later. Dead and decaying of spots also can be seen on infected pods. So if you see the plants, wilting of leaves can be observed, and in pods, circular or irregular shaped spots are the most important and diagnostic symptoms for the identification of anthracnose. Management aspects: using disease resistant varieties, especially purpular resistant varieties, and spraying bodo mixture 1% at the rate of 1%, or using a fungicide copper oxychloride at the rate of 0.25% can be recommended. So second one is powdery mildew, which is caused by Erysife polygoni or Levelulla tarica. We can clearly see white color powdery growth can appear on leaves. So on leaves, white color powdery growth can clearly seen here. Powdery growth can be clearly seen in it, as well as in pods also we can see the white color powdery growth. In severe cases, so yellowing of leaves can be seen, and in later stages they will die. But mostly white color powdery growth can be, or white color mycelial growth can be seen on leaf as well as pods also. We can see the entire plant is, in severe cases, entire plant is covered with white color powdery growth. Coming to the management, field sanitation and spraying of wettable powder at the rate of 0.2% or sulfur dust at the rate of 25 kg per hectare can be recommended. Coming to the rust, which is caused by Uromyces fabae or Uromyces appendiculatus. Coming to the symptoms, we can clearly see initially symptoms can be seen on the lower surface of leaves, but in this picture we can clearly see this. Maybe might be symptoms appears on upper surface, but the actually symptoms appears on lower surface of leaves. So brown color lesions, we can clearly see brown color lesions initially can seen, or red color lesions can initially seen and later turned into yellow in color. Drooping of leaves can also be observed. So coming to the management aspects, dusting of sulfur at the rate of 25 kg per hectare or spraying bodo mixture at the rate of 1% concentration can be recommended at earlier stages of this disease. So coming to the fourth one, pod rot, which is caused by Geotrichum conidium. So coming to the symptoms, we can see as like of anthracnose, we can also see water soaked lesions on fruits. If you open pods, we can see the white color mycelial growth can be seen here. The pods are shriveled and seeds also infected, as we can see here. Seeds of pods are shriveled and seeds are also infected with the white color mycelial growth here. So the next disease is common blight, which is caused by Xanthomonas Axonopodis pathovar fascioli. If we see on leaves, we can clearly see in the sunken irregular reddish spots or brown color spots, which is surrounded by yellow halo, can be clearly seen. It is a brown color spots or red color spots that can be surrounded by yellow halo. We can see here brown color spots which is surrounded by yellow halo, and a defoliation will occur on later stages and also affects the main veins, and stem spots also get infected by this common blight. This is a bacterial pathogen. So in later stages, cracks of petioles and as well as stems also can be seen, and discoloration or shriveling can also be observed. But the main symptoms is irregular sunken reddish brown color spots on leaves with a yellow halo is the characteristic symptom. So next one is yellow mosaic, which is caused by yellow mosaic virus. We can see the mottling of leaves clearly. We can see. So alternate green and yellow patches can be seen, and the mottling of leaves also can be seen, and the entire leaf is converted into yellow in color in the later stages. So it produces a very few number of pods. So at most it is a very great economical impact on plants. So because due to production of a very small number of pots yield is automatically reduced. So we can also see the dwarfing of plants in dwarfing of plants, and less number of branches and pods also can be produced due to yellow mosaic virus. So this disease is transmitted by the insect vector, that is whitefly Bemisia tabaci. This is the species of Bemisia tabaci. Coming to the management aspects, spraying dimethoate 0.03% control can control the whitefly concentration or whitefly population, and the removal of infected plants also one of the management practice. So coming to the last disease, that is a little leaf, which is a phytoplasmal disease. So we can normally see the proliferation of shoots, and they converted into green leaf-like structure is very common. And here we can see the small leaves along with yellowing of leaves, and the proliferation of leaves and as well as side shoots can be clearly seen. And that after they converted into small green leaf-like structures. And if you see this distance, this can be appears like a witch's broom like appearance, where all leaves are combined together, and bushy like appearance can be clearly seen. And this disease is mainly transmitted by field bean of little leaf of field bean is transmitted by grafting, and so far there is no vector has been reported for this disease. So coming to the management aspects, the disease is suppressed by the spraying of oxytetracycline, and as well as hydrochloroquine 500 ppm can use it to reduce the infestation. So coming to the questions related to ARS or net, Anthracnose, which is caused by Cultotrical Indimuthianum, castle organism, and pod rot, and then mosaic, and this vector related issues. I mean vector related questions are important. So rather than that, there is nothing much to look into. So make sure that you guys are remembering the castle organism. So that might be important.